Game stalking versus real harassment. You want to stay around for this video. But first, we must separate the facts from fear. In my own words, you don't dismiss people. You don't validate delusion. I educate. Stick around for this video. And before I get started on this content video, I'm going to use the word G-stalking. Why? So I won't get flagged. Now, I had to drop this video because too many people are reaching out to me on G-stalking. What people mean when they say G-stalking usually describes multiple people staring at them, cars following them, strangers coughing or signaling, neighbors making noise, even online harassment. Let's not forget about that workplace exclusion, even police presence. But to quite be honest, nobody likes the police. Repeated coincidence, even feeling monitored. But in reality, I'm about to break G-stalking down one by one. First, I'd like to say I'm not dismissing anyone's experience. If you feel harassed, that feeling is real. And that's real as my hair. But my friends, we have to separate three things: real stalking, workplace retaliation, and online narratives conspiracy. It happens. So grab your pen and pad and let's walk this thing out. 1. Real stalking, documentable and criminal. This is when someone repeatedly follows you or contacts someone. There are threats. There are unwanted communications. There is tracking, GPS, cyber harassment. And by the way, for y'all ladies and gents that like to put trackers on your significant other, he or she, my friends, that's a part of this. You can go to jail for it, but I guess y'all didn't know that. But now you know. Who's seen that? Biggie Smalls, B.I.G., Notorious. I got it this time. In other words, this is prosecutable. Number 2, workplace mobbing. I said mob. Mobbing. Oh yeah, this happens and it's real. Multiple co-workers may exclude, harass, or target someone. And it happens a lot. Identified. This can fall under retaliation, hostile work environment, discrimination. Totally different from civilian operations in secret. Sound familiar? 3. Retaliation after reporting. And that's anything. Oh yeah, I'm exposing y'all. Whistleblowers sometimes experience isolation, reputation damage. Put the S on the end. Damages. Surveillance within legal bounds. Targeted scrutiny. Again, Pacific documented actors, because they be out here acting a fool. But now you know. And this one, number 4, is sensitive. So take note and listen clearly. Mental health considerations. Research shows persistence in large, big, coordinated harassment without verifiable evidence is often associated with, take down the list, paranoia-related disorders, trauma, anxiety disorders, psychosis spectrum conditions. And by the way, that doesn't mean someone is crazy. It just means the brain under stress can interpret neutral events as threats. Yeah, let's keep rolling. So in other words, don't just act like these people are crazy. Give them a helping hand. That's it. In other words, there is no evidence of organized civilians G-stalking. Programs targeting random individuals. However, stalking is a real crime. Real harassment is a crime. Real retaliation is illegal. So if you feel like you've been targeted, this is what you actually do. 1. Document specific individuals. 2. Log dates, times, and behaviors. 3. Save recordings if lawful in your state. And this is for all 50 states. Don't ask me that. 4. File police reports if there are actually threats. 5. Seek mental health evaluation if stress is overwhelming. And my friends, just because you need help doesn't mean you're crazy. I'm just saying, we all need help. Sometimes. Because pride will get you every time. 6. Avoid online formats that reinforces fear narratives. It must be provable. And if it's not provable, we don't build legal strategies on fear and your feelings. We build on evidence. That, my friends, keeps you powerful and responsible. And don't forget to like, share, repost again and again. And by the way, checkmate.